listen over. You a queen when I less than I'm a gozy. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie.
Hi ninjas, how are you doing? It's a girl, Owamie, aka the only Miss Focal in the YouTube streets. And I'm back. I'm back, darling. I'm back, okay? In case you do not know why we are so excited, guys, I finally got my tooth situation fixed. I did drive, well, I didn't drive, but I did go to Venda yesterday. So I went to and from, and there's a doctor, as I said, and he's a doctor that is working with people from home. And I wasn't in the mood to go to this doctor, do something wrong, and then go, I was like, you know what? Go home, my baby, go home. So I did go there, guys, and I got a breathe. We are back. We are back. Okay, you don't know how happy and excited I am just to be finally working without a mask, without a damn voiceover. I just want to say thank you guys so much. I know you guys had given me until next year. I was just looking at you like, ciao, I'm coming back sooner than that, you know. But anyway, ninjas, let's go ahead and get into the situation. I know that the beginning of this video does not match the video that I'm about to talk about today, but of course I had to express just how excited I am just to work, okay? But anyway, ninjas, let's go ahead and get into this chende, because this is something that is quite disturbing, very, 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 as I said, very disturbing. So I am actually here with an update and also just to address what I had actually seen. So yeah, you remember, guys, I did do a video and the video was about Sibusiso Lawrence, if I'm not mistaken. The video did come out yesterday. Yes, it did come out yesterday. So Sibusiso Lawrence is a guy who I have found out now that he was a teacher, you know, that actually took the life of his wife. His wife, who is or was 25 years old, and he made a video about it. If you did not watch my previous video, please do. I'm not gonna put that video here, but just to summarize a bit, he basically spoke about how he spent so much money on her, how he, you know, she cheated on him and fell pregnant, and he had to raise another man's child. You know, and then he claims that once she was about the rough money, that she now wanted to leave him. Now we've gotten more information. He did take his own life. He did hang himself. And I'm not gonna say he unfortunately, I won't say unfortunately at all. There's nothing unfortunate about that, in my personal opinion. You know, if he wanted to off himself, hey, go ahead and do it. Another woman is saved, because we all know that the justice system in this country, he was gonna be out in a few years. Everyone was gonna be forgotten about this. Him going to jail was gonna be announced, and of course was gonna be top news. But him coming back from jail, trust and believe, there was not gonna be any media that is out there checking and him coming out, and he was gonna go ahead and continue his life like how Oscar Pistorius is doing right now. And go on to date. Now with Oscar, of course, we will hear, because he was very much famous. This guy Lawrence only got famous because he took his wife's life and then posted that online. So of course it had a shock value, and obviously that's the reason why the story went viral, right? So I personally feel that, you know, he did this as South Africa a favor by taking his own life, and that's my opinion. And so because he took his own life, that's on him. Now for me, the part that I really honestly truly just do not understand is that, because what I saw on social media really honestly shocked me, and I think that I was also shocked because I saw that there were even pygmies of women that were out there, and they were talking about how I understand shame, I understand shame, I understand shame. You know, as women, we should also not do this. Don't take men's money and use them for their money. Don't this, don't that. You know, how many times have men used women for their bodies? How many times have men used women for their bodies? How many times have men literally gotten a woman who was a virgin, I'm still learning how to pronounce words with this new set, who was a virgin, never touched, slept with her, took her virginity, and then left? How much is the price of one's virginity? How much is the price? But they still go on to continue to live their lives and want another virgin and still want to do the same thing. How many men have met women that did not have children and they were girls? Like they were still, no kids. Give this woman a child and leave her with a child. Not even support. Never mind the trauma that comes with going through pregnancy by yourself. I just cannot imagine that being an easy thing. Never mind the trauma of the up and down visits with hospitals and everything, stressed out. Never mind the pain of actually going into labor and literally risking your life. Let's talk about the cost of this new human that is very expensive, that cries and doesn't like sleeping at night, that a woman has to go through off of what a man has done. So my question here is, if the price of cheating is death, then how many men deserve to be alive today? Let's talk. How many men deserve to be alive today? If the price of cheating is death, then how many men deserve to be alive? Because you know what is the thing? I know that there are men that are like, she deserved it. Oh, we're not saying she deserved it, but we understand him. Women should also stop this thing. I even saw someone saying, all bitches, if ever, they must die. You understand? And I know that they're talking about this from a point of privilege, or they think, because they know that physically, as women, it would never ever be easy for us to take down a man. Physically, it will never ever be easy because that is how God has made it. God has given men power more than us. And trust and believe, God did that because he wanted men to protect us. But now instead of protecting us, they use the same strength that is God given to now harm us and hurt us and overpower us, right? But there's one thing that men actually do not understand or check. The same person that is screaming, if ever must die, a woman cannot be like this, is a cheater, and he has a woman. And this same person goes home and still eats the food that this woman has cooked. Do you know how cheap products of ants and whatever are there? And I'm sure Kobo, my friend, because remember, if their food is killing people, imagine the strength of whatever it is that is meant to kill cockroaches. Imagine how strong it is. They make food that people eat and die, and now they also make, remember, they make fakes of everything. And they also make something that is supposed to kill cockroaches. They specialize most. It means that thing is strong times 10 from wherever you can get it, because it is a dupe of that. And if their food kills, that one must be killing times 10. How many women would easily just pour that in the food? How many? So I'm saying this because I want to tell men that women do not take your lives because they can't. It's because they don't want to. We don't want to do that. That's not who we are. You can cheat. I will still cook for you. Not me. But I know a lot of women that do that. And you will still eat clean food, healthy food. They will still even continue trying to even have you eat healthy. And you still take the same strength that they give you here, and you go out there and you still continue cheating. So my question is, would the conversation still be the same if men just started dying in their sleep? Men are going to hospital, there, food poisoning. My question is, then would the conversation still be the same? If Feb must die, because he's also as Feb, right? If we're going with what you guys are saying. That absolutely makes no sense. First of all, if you are a man and you give a woman money, it's because you wanted to. And and nobody forced you. And if you give a woman money, it doesn't mean that you own her. You don't. You gave her money, you spent your money. If you chose to even go there and steal for her, she never asked you. You did it yourself. You felt you wanted to take care of her, and you did. And that's okay. You do not own her. The same way that you can literally take someone's virginity and still leave them. And a woman is not going to go out there and get you killed. It's the same way that you need to go on and continue with your life as well. Because you can't put a price on that. He could sit and calculate and say, okay, I've spent 10,000 rands on you, I've spent 100,000 rands on you, and we can give you back your 100,000 and you lost nothing. But someone's innocence, someone's virginity, you cannot restore that. You cannot make a mother an unmother. It's impossible. She fell pregnant, she gave birth. There's things in her that have changed for life. You cannot put a price on that. So when a man sits there and they talk about money, money has a price. Money can be bought. But there are certain things that are priceless. Like the things that women lose, literally. I really honestly was very touched. I was like, wait a minute, what? And you know what is the thing again, my sisters out there? Let me tell you something. These are the incidents that make you see the kind of person that you have. If you are at home and your partner, especially your boyfriend, is talking about things like this, my dear, leave that man immediately. Leave him. Because if he sees nothing wrong with what Lawrence has done, if he sees an inch of an opening of, yeah, it's justified because, trust and believe, then it means that he can do what Lawrence did to his wife to you. He can. So the allegations are also saying that the reason why she was about to get the rough money was because the same guy ran her over with a car. Imagine. And there's also allegations that came out saying that actually he kept on saying that, oh, you know, she cheated, the child is not his, but he got a DNA test and it proved that the child was his. Those are some of the allegations that I read. Now, again, there's a lot of information that is actually going around, but I did read that somewhere. The father of Lawrence that I saw on television, I don't know if it's the father or what, but his family member, because I saw some people were saying that was the father, he did say that he was shocked with this incident because what he knew was that these two were no longer together due to the fact that their relationship was that toxic. Even the elders were called, they couldn't reconcile, and they decided that they were gonna go their different ways. I don't know how they ended up obviously here, but it really honestly is such a sad situation, especially also seeing how people were reacting to this. And I also saw another lady that was saying that as a woman, for you to side with men and be talking about how, yeah, you know, no, I understand him, it does not make you the exception when it comes to these niggas brutally murdering you. You don't. Oh yeah, you agree, you don't. And remember, guys, with some men, you don't even need to cheat on him. He just needs to believe that you are cheating on him and it's done. It's done. Stay away from toxic men, stay away from abusive men. And you know, sometimes toxicity, all the time actually, it starts with the smallest of things. The abuse never starts high. They know, because as abusers, they know that they have to first work on your mind before they work on your physique. So they start with toxic small things. Like, you know, he will love bomb you and then he stops. Now he wants you to attach. It's that pull and push, pull and push. Now, if you're someone that knows these tactics, the first thing that you do within that nonsense, you leave. You leave. He will not start off by slapping you at most times. He will tell you, I will beat you. You leave for that threat and you never look back. How dare you threaten me? Why are you threatening me? Because a man that points at you, he will beat you one day. A man that says, I will beat you, he will do it. And that's the thing with men. Men will show you. You do see those red flags. It's just that in most times when you're in love, you choose and you want to, like, you know, ignore those. But we really, really need education in this country when it comes to narcissistic behaviors and behaviors of abusers. I think that's information that should be taught, especially to our young girls, so that they're able to see all these things early. The beauty of age and maturity is that you have more clarity. As a 34-year-old, you're not doing that nonsense with me. Let me also just rephrase that. It also depends on if you're someone that does not worship men and you choose to see things for what they are. But if you're someone that chooses to see things for what you are, that's the beauty that comes with age. And it is our responsibility as the elder ones to educate the younger ones, to educate these 18-year-olds, to educate these 22-year-olds. When you see the red flags, run. There's an incident that happened with Sian Bougie. She was talking about it to say, learn from me. From the first instant, run. She almost lost her life. Did you see her? So for me, I just wanted to ask, Uri, if the price of cheating is death, then how many men deserve to be alive? So does it mean that now the wives should start going out there and doing what they can do so that their husbands also pay the price? Because some of the people that are talking here are the same men that also cheat. And if there's one thing, guys, about cheating men, they don't want to be cheated on. You touch a nerve. You a big one. They don't want to be cheated on. As long as he cheats on you, he never ever wants you to cheat on him. Ever. Cheaters are the worst. They never want to be cheated on. So it's mostly them that are hollering here on the internet. So if Lawrence did good by killing his wife, then should it be okay for the wives to start now also unaliving their own husbands? Because as men, you guys are strong. You know how to stab, slit people's throats, do whatever, overpower women. But women cook, and you guys still go and eat after you cheat. Then should women also use their own weapons that they can do? And then how is it now? How is it going to be? This is absolutely nonsense. I don't even want to lie. Okay, let's say, for instance, what he was saying was true. She cheated. She used her own body. That's it. You don't own a woman just because you paid lobola. You don't. If she cheated, she used her own body. If she fell pregnant, it was a womb. You had a choice. Do I stay? Do I leave? You chose to stay. So you stayed and you continue taking care. Sexually, Zandla, keep it moving. It's nothing special. Women do it every day. Almost every day, a woman is finding out that her husband impregnated some girl out there. And the money that she is supposed to be going to her children in the household, a portion of it now has to go to a child that is outside, and she's still not killing her husband. So what's so special about you as men that you feel that, Lina, you need to flex and show your power? There are things that women could also do. Nisile. And as I'm saying, guys, this incident, if you're still going to stay with a man that was saying, yeah, I mean, I see it. I mean, I don't blame him. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. I pray to God you will not remember these words that Owamie is saying as you're taking your last breath. Because it never happens to you until it does. That one day is one day. An abusive person is an abusive person. They can try hide it all they want, but they will definitely show you some tricks. Let us stop, guys. Let us stop this nonsense of trying to defend nonsense. Because that's nonsense. There's absolutely no way. There's no excuse. If he felt that she was now leaving him, he should have walked away. Should have sought therapy, or he could have even came to hell and back and share his story. You have no business taking someone's life. You have no business. It doesn't matter. You've got no business taking someone's life. Maybe these people met 6 years ago. She was 25 years. So it means that from whatever time you met her, someone had been taking care of her. She had been eating. She didn't die of hunger and you got her. So what makes you feel so entitled? And I even saw someone saying, yeah, I think this whole thing, women should just stop. We should just remove money from relationships. Yeah, if you want to remove money, you should. But you should also understand that women also have things that they can remove. You should go back to courting. Court until marriage. And then as a man, you do your duties. Take care of your family. The woman takes care of the house, and that's it. Because something that is so simple, guys, I saw this thing was even shared on blogs from other countries, and the comment section was just like, South African men, South African men, South African men, and I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. So embarrassed, because this has now become a norm, because men don't even see anything wrong with that. And I did see that there was a particular province, which is KZN, that they were also talking about, and I do think that they maybe need to actually go in and look into it to say exactly what is going on here, honestly. Because this does not make sense, especially looking at the number, the stats. They're just too high. They are too high. And if this is how a lot of men are thinking, that is the reason why we're still going to have issues like this. He could have simply just taken his own life alone if that's what he wanted. There's nothing wrong with you killing yourself. Like, if you want to do it and you're an abuser, especially, do it. You're someone that is capable of murder, go ahead, darling, okay? We are not even going to stop you. We're not even going to try. But all I'm saying is that you should also remember that after you cheat, you go home and you eat your wife's food. So should she also do what you agree with to say, Ifebe must die? Nonsense. Anyway, do go ahead and comment down below what you guys think. This really did upset me. It really honestly did, because just looking at what people were saying, it really did break my heart, because I was like, do you guys think like this every day? Like, this is so sick. So sick. But anyway, do go ahead and comment down below what you guys think of this whole situation. From me, Owamie, was alright. Love you guys. Stay blessed. And I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye, ninjas.